I'm doing it.
Oh. Okay, start.
Go ahead.
Hey guys,
Who are you?
oh no. Oh. You barely got me. Sunglasses. Yeah. Hey guys, Jake and Huntington here. Today we're heading to the beach for the Pacific Airshow. I think I feel an outro explaining it later. This is Greg Collier in his T-33 doing a very slow loop. It's super disorienting to stay upside down that long and to go straight down for that long. This guy took his first flight at 7 years old on a Cessna 172. This is a B-25. It's a World War II era bomber. It was used in the Pacific Theater for bombing and was good because of its long range. This is a B-52 used by the Air Force for over 50 years because of its huge payload capacity and it's fairly fast, so it's a really good airplane for the job that it's doing. And it's a B-52. This is an F-35C, the new one. It's really nice to see these out. They're really cool. They have the most advanced radar in the world currently. It's a stealth fighter, so it's not super maneuverable, but as you can see, it's fairly maneuverable. And also, it seems like every jet fighter can do this maneuver, but no matter how many times I see it, I find it cool every single time. This is a V-22 Osprey, used by the military for VTOL operations. The entire wing tilts up so that the rotors can actually just lift it off of the ground, helicopter style. Seems that FedEx wanted in with all the military action, but they brought their own jet in to buzz us. These are the Thunderbirds, the Air Force Thunderbirds, doing their separation thing, which I find really, really cool. And here I am doing some pull-ups to attempt to earn a water bottle, which I succeeded at by doing 10 pull-ups. The guy on the left, the look on his face is priceless. That was the one I struggled most with, actually, weirdly enough. And here the Thunderbirds are flying in formation, really close together. I find that so cool, the way they can do that. Here's an extra 330 doing some aerobatic maneuvers. The guy in there is Rob Holland, if you haven't heard of him. He's an air racer and an aerobatics pilot. Extra 330 is really impressive. And when he cuts the smoke, that's when you know it's time to go full out. The reason they do that is so that the smoke doesn't get in the way of the windscreen. Which I've had that experience in flight simulators with clouds. You lose your orientation and you almost always die. It's not great. And here I am doing some curl-ups this time at the Navy booth. I also did 10 even though the guy requested 11.
A little tired, Jake? That's what happens when you do them in a row.
And I earned a t-shirt.
How many is that?
It was 9 at that point. Or 8 at that point, I'm sorry.
Oh, awesome!
For the Canadian snowbirds, who are probably melting down in Southern California, but it doesn't really matter because their aerobatics are extremely cool. I mean, look at that. It's just incredible. And here's their crossover, which includes a full aileron roll. And a formation aileron roll. The guy on the outside has to have such a tough job there, because he has to pull up and over. and then they just stay upside down, except one of them for some reason. And speaking of upside down, if you want to stay upside down for a while, those maneuvers are so cool. And here they are flying in formation for a loop, which is really hard to do in formation. Super hard to control loops like that. For some reason the camera cut up at the top so you don't get to see it press the loop. They just stay so close together and so perfectly in formation. It's amazing. And here they are heading back to where they came from, probably Canada. These are the Blue Angels in their famous diamond formation, flying FA-18s about 4 feet from each other. Well, we're back in Prescott, Arizona, but it was a great trip to Huntington Beach to see the Pacific Airshow. The weather was great, and I loved that all of the services were there. If you have a chance to go next year, it's a great option. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Gracie, did you like the air show? Oh, you were stuck here. Ah!